All right. How's it going, everybody? I'm out here this morning and I'm going to try to get some stuff done. It's early, but not that early, but sun's been out for a while, but I'm going to try to get some stuff done before it gets too freaking hot out here. And you can see behind me, I've my two pop-up tents are gone, and clearing all this stuff out. But you can see I'm working on a riding mower over there. Let me show you what I got. Alright, so I've had this one in here before, and apparently he had somebody else look at it also, but before I did, I don't know if it was before or after I started working on this stuff. I think this stuff was already done by somebody else, but he said everything kept breaking down, and it broke down again. I got everything running really good, fixed the starter, but now you can see the steering is just shot. And it's pretty common. You can see the steering linkage there, and when you look at it, these will wear out, you know, over time. But I think this was a new unit that somebody had put in for him. And I was looking at it, it's like, well, the pulley seems fine, but back behind it is like, okay, something's going on. I think these gear teeth have worn out under here, so I'm going to take all this off, and it should be pretty easy. Oh, it's you can see the clips up here. You take this clip off, same on this side, and unbolt everything here. 1, 2, 3, and everything should drop out, and then we can take a look at that bar and see what's going on. But I can kind of see what the problem is already. If I'm not mistaken, I think even on the parts diagrams and all that stuff, they call out some grease, and this thing is bone dry. So I think they put it on there and just ran it bone dry, and it just stripped everything. So I got a replacement, and let's take all that stuff off and take a look, and then I'll lube it up, and hopefully that will keep it from happening again. Alright, first I'm going to take this plate off and see if we can see what's going on underneath, because I'm sure it's stripped. Must be pretty bad if it's just the wheel's just rotating like it is. But gotta hold the wheel steady while I take that one off. Oh yeah. Can you see that in there? Let's see. Yeah. You can see how stripped out that is. I mean, it's almost flat over here. So, wow. Alright, well, let's take her off. I need to get, the only thing that's left is taking these clips off. They're hard to get to under here, and drop these down. I might have to take the wheels off to get access from the outside going in under here. So you can see I decided to switch lifts so that I can jack this thing up take the wheels off and get it from the outside. That's about the only way I have access to those clips. Guess that is enough. Yeah, that should work. And I still have access to everything else there. So let's take these wheels off and oh yeah, much better. Alright, now we have access to all this stuff. Alright, so everything should drop. And there we go. And yeah, you can see how worn out that is. And here's the replacement. Looks like it came with that gear. Here's the bar. And yeah, hardware and clips. Good. So let's go ahead and replace this. I believe it's just a spline. Yeah, there's no key or anything on it. Right, let's go ahead and replace that. Yeah, it just pulls right off. This one really doesn't look that bad, but we got a new one. I'm going to replace it. Go. Let's get all this off. Now I think, if I'm not mistaken, is it the older ones or the newer ones? I think the newer ones has a plastic piece that sits in here and helps keep the tension on the gears, but I think they wear out a lot. This one does not have it. It's just flush against the metal piece there. All right. Yeah, so there she blows. So now we can just stick this right back up in there and put the clips on. So when you're looking at the steering wheel, while you're putting this on, make sure your wheel is right where you want it. You know, adjust your steering wheel and then pop this on. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that too well, can you? But let me see if I can tilt this around. You can see. All right, doggy. I'm just gonna, alright. Alright, I gotta lube this thing up here, doggy. So I'm just gonna get some lube and lube up the gear teeth there, because you can see these were bone dry. And I think as long as you, because that's a pretty good hunk of steel. You know, I don't know if it's cold rolled or hot rolled or whatever, but it shouldn't be wearing down that fast. So I think if it's lubed up, that'll help keep it from doing that. And let me crawl under here and see if I can get some lube on it. Turn the wheel. Alright, girl. Alright. 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 So you can see what I did. I worked the wheel back and forth and work it all the way one way, and you can lube everything up here, and then move it the other way and you can lube everything up here. So let me see if I don't know if I can get the camera at that angle so you can see what I just did. See everything under there? And there it is. It is steered all the way over to one side, so you can see the gear there. Alright, the wheels are back on, but I also looked at looking at the axle under there. I mean, it was bone dry, so I'm gonna give them a lube job while we're at it. I don't think this thing's ever been lubed. Alright, feels pretty good. Alright, yeah, that's a pretty easy fix. When you first start looking at it, you know, it's obvious that the gears were stripped out. But knowing that was a fairly new job that somebody did for them, but I think the root cause is just the lack of lube on it. So I replaced the parts, lubed it up, and we'll see how long it lasts this time. And it should last a lot longer. I mean, it's yeah, just be sure to lube everything up. So I guess that is it for this video. So as always, you know, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and watch my next video.